What are you doing here at this hour?
What about you, Fidel?
I just couldn't get to sleep.
Me neither. You know what? We've come so far on this journey.
Yeah. Beyond the skies pretty far, to say the least.
It's not just the physical distance. We've experienced so many things that no normal Rasulians have. Things we didn't even know were possible. And we've learned even more.
That's true.
I swear, those days we spent hanging out with Ted and Stahl, they seem like they ended many eons ago.
From here, they do seem distant.
Recently, Fidel, I feel like you've been distant too.
I don't think I have.
Yes, you have. Some of it's out of your control, like what's happened with the war and with Feria. But you've set your sights on somewhere far away.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. That makes me sound like the villain here.
Then what do I do?
Stay by my side. For all eternity. I'll never ever forgive you if you try to leave me behind.
All right.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna do my absolute best to save Feria, so you won't mind if I say at least one selfish thing, will you? Please, Fidel. Stay by me.
Oh. Hi, Anne.
Hello, Fidel.
Taking a break?
I am.
Is something wrong?
It's just that this is by far the most difficult mission I've had to undertake as a Federation officer.
That difficult, huh?
Chills run down my spine at the mere thought of what might have happened if you Fakridians weren't here. We might not have even noticed anything was amiss. That's not all. You helped us see this incident from a subjective standpoint and get emotionally involved, instead of it simply being a rote task to complete. Fidel, the integrity you've displayed throughout this journey has made me a better person. Thank you.
The world's so big. Much more so than I could have ever imagined.
The same applies to us. No matter how many times we launch into outer space, there are always new discoveries to be had.
Like what?
The planet of Fakrid, the various cultures of the people there, and people like yourself.
Victor?
What might you be doing up at this hour?
I just couldn't get to sleep. Thinking about tomorrow.
You're always looking ahead to the future. I'm the exact opposite of you. I always seem to focus on the past. Even now.
Past?
I keep thinking of Master Camuse, of my hometown, of Rasulia, of my subordinates, and all those who I've lost.
I'd say you think about those things so much because you value them.
Hearing that, it makes me sound like a sissy. Can I ask a favor of you, Fidel?
What?
Once this whole thing is over, I want to have a real duel with you.
A real duel?
I believe I'll finally be able to cut ties with all my attachments if I fight you. That, and to atone for failing to protect your father, I want to teach you the most powerful technique I know.
Atone? All right, let's do it.
So you'll accept my offer? Thank you.
Of course, but no hard feelings if I wipe the floor with you.
Can't wait to see how much your skills have improved. So this is what it's like to know the future holds something for you. It feels great.
Hey, Emerson.
Ah, Fidel.
So what brings you here at this late hour?
I'm taking a well-needed break. I've been on the bridge far too much lately.
That must be tough.
Oh, there are perks to the job as well. For example, being able to choose any girl you want as your advisor.
need to thank you. I've been introduced to so many new worlds, none of which I would have seen if I hadn't met you.
Just don't tell my superiors that. They'll know I broke the rules. To be honest, I looked down on you Fakridians at first. I figured you were all barbarians, simply because you were from an underdeveloped planet. I now realize just how big a mistake that was. Considering all the issues they have, it's my own people I should look down on, not yours.
I can't pretend to understand your plight, but I do know one thing. We couldn't have saved Relia without you and Anne. That's an undeniable fact and something you deserve praise for. We appreciate all you've done.
The same goes for you, Fidel. I have to say, if it weren't for you, I would have never been able to see Relia as I do now. Your integrity serves as a beacon of light for us all. Thank you, Fidel. From the bottom of my heart.
Fiore!
Oh, Fidel. You couldn't sleep?
Nope. Thinking about tomorrow, I...
Got excited?
You could say that.
I understand. I've been excited ever since I met you all. Even in Emerson and Anne's world, they still haven't exhausted all the possibilities of signaturgy, meaning there's still so much research to be done.
It did say something like that.
Just thinking of how infinitely vast the world is and how infinitely complex signaturgy is, I start to get dizzy.
Even so, you're amazing. It's no wonder those two expect big things of you.
Still, I won't let that zeal lead my research in the wrong direction. Being scientifically advanced doesn't mean you can do anything you please.
Seeing just how difficult it's been for her. I really want Relia to find happiness.
You are such a nice guy.
I don't know.
Being around you and your kindness every day almost makes me forget about him.
Who's him?
I've said too much. Let's stay like this a little bit longer.
What's wrong?
Fidel.
Miki isn't with you?
Nope. Just me.
I see. So, having trouble sleeping?
Wow. Outer space is so full of mystery.
I agree. Before this, my whole world was Rasulia, but now, it's filled with places I never even imagined could exist.
Mine was even smaller. The research facility where I was raised was the only thing I knew. Thank you so much, Fidel.
Hey now, what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
If you hadn't found me, I wouldn't be who I am now. I'd still be that lifeless tool of destruction. That's why I want to thank you for keeping me safe all this time.
I didn't do anything. It's all you.
No, you did help me. And now, I need you to help my sister. Please, give her some of your strength. I know it's selfish, but this will be the last thing I ever ask for.
That's certainly not a selfish thing to ask for. Nor does it have to be the last. I want to help her too. You have my word. We'll get Furia back.